Imagination Gallery. Thank you for joining. I'm so happy to see you all here today. Now I would like to introduce today's topic. Today our Indian Heritage Painting series will experience us with the painting of one such Indian legacy which will remind us of Sikshashtakam and pure spiritual love. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu painting. Don't miss out this amazing painting and story. Watch this video till the end. There's lots more exciting coming your way. Friends, I have once again appeared before you with a very beautiful but somewhat lost or can tell the story of a man unknown to everyone and all. The man who conveys Krishna's Hari Naam or Hare Krishna mantra to everyone's soul. Who explained Gaudiya Vaishnavism, Kirtan and established Gaudiya Vaishnavam Achintya Veda. This is Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Those of us who were born in East India have heard the name of Mahaprabhu since childhood. But here it means in the rest of India I have not actually heard his name like in everyone's from everyone. But his contribution to Vaishnavism is incomparable. So I thought, in the midst of this unknown and known, let's get to know him, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, today and remind ourselves of the traditional legacies of our ancient India. Friends, we are going to paint a collage where the main scene is where Mahaprabhu is living his home in devotion to Lord Krishna and to spread Krishna's name and enlightenment for the enlightenment. Mother is trying hard to stop him. On the other hand, we can see Mahaprabhu's unimaginable face is bright in devotion to Krishna. Jagannathji, whom he disappears, we can see on the other side. I've tried my best to highlight his divine soul through painting, to highlight contribution in Vaishnavism. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, had mercifully appeared at Yogapeeth, Mayapur, West Bengal, India about 500 years ago, in the year 1486 AD, to bless us with the most amazing, profound and ecstatic pastimes of Gaura Leela. Lord Chaitanya is also called upon by his innumerable names like Gaura, Gauranga, Gaurhari, Nimai, etc. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was a 15th century saint who is considered to be the combined avatar of Radha and Krishna by his disciples and various scriptures. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mode of worshipping Krishna with ecstatic song and dance had a profound effect on Vaishnavism in Bengal. He was also the chief proponent of Vedantic philosophy of Achetana Vida Abheda Tattva. Mahaprabhu founded Gaudiya Vaishnavism and he expounded Bhakti Yoga and popularized the chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. He composed Sikshashtam, that means 8 devotional prayers also. He is sometimes called Gauranga or Gaur due to his molten gold-like complexion. His birthday is celebrated as Gaur Purnima. He is also called Nimai due to him being born underneath a neem tree. Friends, his childhood name was Nimai or Vishwambhar Mishra. He was a promising student and mastered all branches of Sanskrit learning. After formal education, he married Lakshmi Devi, but gradually he developed kind of a sense of detachment towards worldly affairs. The life of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has not been really easy. The moon was eclipsed at the time of his birth, and people of Nodia were then engaged as usual at such occasions in bathing in the Bhagirathi with loud cheers of Haribol. His father Jagannath Mishra was a poor Brahmin of Vedic order, and his mother Sachi Devi was a model good woman, both descended from Brahmin stocks originally residing in Chile. After the demise of his father Jagannath Mishra, Chaitanya visited the ancient city of Gaya to perform a religious ceremony to pay homage to his deceased father. While in Gaya, he met an ascetic named Ishwar Puri, who would go on to become Chaitanya's guru. He was followed by local Vaishnavas of Bengal, and it did not take him long before heading one of the Vaishnava groups in Nadia district. Thereafter, he decided to leave Bengal and requested Keshava Bharati to bestow upon him sannyas, which requires one to renounce all things material and wander in search of the ultimate truth. While ascetic follow various methods to attain salvation, Chaitanya's key to unlock the ultimate truth was Bhakti Yoga, which is one's loving devotion towards the Supreme Being. By chanting Lord Krishna's name relentlessly, Chaitanya not only practiced Bhakti Yoga but also taught his followers the proper method of pursuing Bhakti Yoga. And then many years, Chaitanya travelled the length and breadth of India, advocating Bhakti Yoga. In 1515, Chaitanya visited Vrindavan, believed to be the birthplace of Lord Krishna. The main objective of him visiting the Vrindavan was later said to be reinvention of that place, as Chaitanya wanted to identify important places associated with Lord Krishna in Vrindavan. It is said that Chaitanya was successful in locating all the important places, including the 7 temples, Sapta Devalaya, which are visited by Vaishnavas even today. After travelling for years, Chaitanya settled down in Puri, Odisha, where he stayed for the final 24 years of his life. Sikshashtam, a 16th century prayer of 8 verses, is the only written record of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teaching. The teachings and philosophy of Gaudiya Vaishnavism are based on these Sanskrit texts. His teachings are divided into 10 points and are centered on the glorification of Lord Krishna. According to him, his teachings, the Supreme Being is Lord Krishna. Atman practices pure devotion. He advocated Bhakti Yoga and taught the pure devotion is one of the ways to attain liberation. According to Gaudiya Vaishnavism, liberation is the unification of Atman into Paramatman. A blanket of mystery surrounds the death and disappearance of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Several texts agree that the date being 29th June 1533, he was just 48. Neither his mortal remains nor any marked grave was found. Several conflicting references to his death and disappearance exist. Now friends, no pandits, wise person or of Odisha or in Bengal could not give any specific information about the type, location, time or date of his death. But According to Nihar Ranjan Roy in his book Saptodinga Year 2 number 2, Chaitanya Dev was killed in Puri and no trace of him, his body was found anywhere. And since that didn't happen, 3 legions needed to be promoted. Now, as per him, he said that he cannot say and he doesn't want to be martyred at his age. So exactly, he doesn't want to disclose whether he was killed or not. But another mysterious theory suggests that he disappeared magically, while another account states that he died at Kota Gopinath temple in Puri, Odisha. However, scholars and historians say that there are enough evidences to state that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu suffered from epilepsy. Various texts state that he would lose his consciousness at regular intervals due to this disease. Historians also suggest that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu suffered from seizures and that epilepsy might have caused his death on June 14, 1534. Who knows? According to Lord Krishna, as he said in Bhagavad Gita 4.7, Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyuthanam adharmasya tadatmanam Sriramya. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also was such a personality of Godhead who would descend upon us to re-establish the lost principles. His entire life, he preached the ultimate truth, which the original Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Krishna himself, declared that one who always thinks of him, worship him, is freed from all material mellows or miseries and will attain him. Finally, this is Krishna consciousness and the rekindler of the fire. The Hare Krishna movement is Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu only. And here, friends, in Imagination Gallery, we always try with all our heart to continue different aspects of Indian legacies and heritage to take forward. Of course, with you all. Let's celebrate the color of every aspect of life with Imagination Gallery. So hope, friends, you liked and enjoyed today's supreme divine painting journey of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So if you like our unique painting sessions, then do not forget to subscribe our channel. Wishing you an amazing weekend, soulful weekend. Bye for now.